Welcome to the Daily Habit channel, where we bring you the most comprehensive horoscope predictions and tarot card readings for the day. This is your horoscope for February 3rd, 2020, Monday, for love, for wealth, and for welfare. Always remember, these horoscope predictions and tarot card readings are just here to guide you for the day. It is still up to us to make our own decisions. No matter what fate gives us, it is up to us to make our own destiny. You make your own destiny. Let us manifest now for our friend Aries. The Knight of Wands. Aries, we all look for and hope for good opportunities. And sometimes, more than one good option can come to you at the same time. In this busy world though, it can be hard enough to concentrate on just one and take it as far as possible. That's not a bad problem to have, Aries, but it can be challenging. If this is something you are experiencing now, be decisive. Don't worry about making the wrong choice or mull for too long over the possibilities, or you might never make a move at all. The Knight of Wands tells you to charge to whatever you feel. Let us manifest now for our friend Taurus. The Nine of Swords. Taurus, awkward conversations can be the most difficult to have. When you are angry or when you are happy about something, the words just seem to spill out and you may say everything just right without even having to think about it. But when a topic is difficult to discuss, Taurus, it can fill you with embarrassment and dread. You may have an issue you need to raise with someone. Don't avoid it just because it may be awkward. Just figure out what you need to say ahead of time and let it out. Perhaps the Nine of Swords card tells you not to dread or worry so much about these thoughts. You'll gain a huge sense of relief once you let it out. Let us manifest now for our friend Gemini. The Ace of Cups. Gemini, do yourself a favor today and listen to the tickling of a clock. Notice that with each second, a moment is gone, and whatever you could have done with it is no longer possible. This is not meant to be grim. On the contrary, it is meant to inspire you to make every moment count. You may have gotten stuck in a rut, or you are feeling that there isn't much point in continuing or to pursue a goal or a dream. But each second of your life offers unique opportunities, but you won't ever know that if you don't at least try it. The Ace of Cups signifies a new beginning, and therefore you should grab opportunity. Let us manifest now for our friend Cancer. The Seven of Cups. Cancer, you are a sensitive soul and you occasionally feel lonely even in a crowded room. When you see others relating easily and lovingly and that is not happening for you in your life at that time, it can emphasize your aloneness and make you feel like you don't fit in. But you are loved and cared for, even if you don't feel that you are. There may be someone now who longs to show you their caring side, but you may be erecting a wall around yourself without knowing it. The Seven of Cups shows you today that you have been blessed with a lot of things and yet you still feel empty. Let your guard down and let others in. Let us manifest now for our friend Leo. The Knight of Pentacles. Leo, you may have given someone an ultimatum or stood your ground for so long that something you want now may seem out of reach. If neither side of a negotiation is budging, that leaves you with no room to be flexible or to compromise. That's a challenging position to be in because it may come down to pride instead of letting the logic to prevail. But what good is pride if it means you won't get something you want or need? Consider swallowing your pride in order to move a bit closer and be open to compromise. The Knight of Pentacles signify that you can still end this in a positive and satisfying way. Let us manifest now for our friend Virgo. The 21st Major Arcana, the World. Virgo, a strong sense of purpose may be driving you toward a goal that others don't understand. Because you are so logical and you pride yourself on your common sense, you may also feel driven to explain your thought process and why you are going so far to do something that doesn't make sense to others. But you don't need the other people to validate you or to define what is right for you, and they don't have to agree with you. As long as you feel that you are headed in the right direction, just keep going that way. The World card signifies that time will prove you right. Let us manifest now for a friend Libra. The Three of Cups. Libra, you are great at solving the personal problems of the people in your world. You give sound advice because you can be very empathic and because you are basically very fair at heart. Because of that, others know that they can trust on you to guide them down the right path. But just because you are good at giving advice does not mean that you should do so in every situation. Sometimes it is best to let someone figure things out for themselves. That may be the truth now with someone who is looking for guidance. The Three of Cups signify you today to encourage, but be careful about giving direction. Let us manifest now for a friend Scorpio. The Two of Pentacles. Scorpio, you may have felt very certain about a project you took in some time ago. You were sure that it was the right thing and you had no reservations about it. But now, Scorpio, a sense of apprehension and anxiety may be creeping in. Maybe this was the wrong way to go. Maybe the timing is wrong. Maybe you were wrong. But those fearful thoughts are not your intuition talking to you. This may be nothing more than just a lack of confidence in your own decision. The Two of Pentacles signifies that if you could just pour some hope and enthusiasm in your project, you will restore your confidence too. Let us manifest now for our friend Sagittarius. The 16th Major Arcana, the Tower. Sagittarius, if you need authoritative guidance or something important, you may find many people who will claim to be experts. They may appear to be knowledgeable and professional. They may seem smart and savvy. But just because they present themselves charismatically does not mean they are truly experts or even knowledgeable enough. You may be searching for information on something important now, Sagittarius, but be careful about where you turn to for a source. The Tower card warns you to not just stop with the first answer that sounds good. Keep looking and keep validating. Let us manifest now for our friend Capricorn. The Seven of Wands. Capricorn, one of the hardest opponents to deal with, no matter what you are vying for, is fear of the unknown. Fear can be an intimidating and often paralyzing enemy just by itself. But when you couple that with the unknown, this is a monster that fear can keep feeding if you don't put a stop to it. We face the unknown every single day from the time we leave the house in the morning, get in the car, and on and on. But we don't usually fear our routines. Something unknown is opening up for you now and holds you a lot of promise. The Seven of Wands advises you to trust in what you feel about, not with what you can't see. Let us manifest now for a friend Aquarius. The 15th Major Arcana, the Devil card. Aquarius, if you're not in a good, strong, peaceful, and harmonious state of mind, it can be almost impossible to have a good, strong, peaceful, and harmonious conversation. If there is an issue you really need to discuss with someone now, flying into it in a state of anger or discord is not going to get anywhere that is positive. The Devil card tells you that before you engage, you have to drop your expectations, then do whatever it takes to find your center and approach this matter from a hopeful and open state of mind. This can bring success. Let us manifest now for our friend Pisces. The Six of Swords. Pisces, you may be coming up with a lot of different ways to deal with the situation you are involved in now, in your mind at least. You may be thinking up solutions, consulting with trusted advisors, and trying to imagine how each option could pan out. But there's a strong chance, Pisces, that this issue will resolve itself if you do not try to resolve it. The Six of Swords tells you that this may unfold at its own pace, so if you don't push in a certain direction, it may very well go in the right direction on its own. Don't stress over it without a good reason. Always remember, these horoscope predictions and tarot card readings are just here to guide you for the day. It is still up to us to make our own decisions. No matter what fate gives us, it is up to us to make our own destiny. You make your own destiny. And as always, thank you so much for your continuous support to our videos and channels. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always get updated with our newest videos. Again, thank you so much.